everything's about perspective. So I remember when I was, my early 20s, just figuring life out. And you always hear this concept of like, oh, stop job hopping. You look unstable. Like, you look unstable. You look like you're not consistent. You look like you don't know what you're doing. You look like you don't know what you want. And the thing I wanted someone to tell me now that I'm realizing as I'm an adult and an entrepreneur myself is that maybe you're meant for leadership. Maybe you go to jobs, you realize what the breakdown in their operations are. You try to advocate, you try to create change, and then you leave because you realize I do not want to operate under that system. So maybe you're meant to be an entrepreneur. Maybe this hopping around is you trying to find a home that reflects exactly what you want, but maybe you're the change you need to see. Maybe you need to sit down and take a good look at your resume and stop trying to force yourself into somebody else's box and really sit down and say, what does my resume say about me? What does my resume to communicate to me about where I should be? Or maybe what I need to focus on? Because it's not all wrong, right? Everything tells a story. So when I've had people tell me like, yeah, I'm just very unstable. I jump around from jobs, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, okay, let's break down like what's happening at those jobs. It's like, well, this job, this happened. Okay, it sounds like you had a valid reason for leaving. Well, then this happened at that job. Okay, it sounds like you have a valid reason. So how does that mean you're unstable? Because you've left multiple jobs that did not reflect who you are. The real question is, are you applying to the right jobs? Are you getting yourself into the right field? Should you be actually working for yourself? And oftentimes those people who I ask about jobs they've worked for, they'll realize that they're naturally born leaders. So why aren't you applying for manager positions? Well, I don't have the training. Okay, well, it sounds like that's where your foot needs to be because it doesn't seem like it's working out with you working for somebody. So I just want y'all to look at y'all's resumes a little bit different and see what stories it tells, because the sooner that you can start doing and working in a capacity that is in alignment with you, your life will take off. Your life will take off. The reason you're feeling stuck is because you're doing something that's not in alignment with you. Let me know what you think.